on to Scott's session really soon. You're welcome to stay to hear his coaching session too. Scott, can I have your OPGG? And Scott, you can unmute if you want right now. If you don't have to, if you don't want to. Nice.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. Oh man, you have nothing but replays. Which one do you want to do?
Ari game.
Did you send me through PayPal yet? Let me see.
Oh, how do I send you through PayPal?
You were gonna do it as soon as the session started, which is technically like right now. So, oops, I have the wrong PayPal. Okay, that's pretty cool too. I literally spelled my name wrong. Wow, that's pretty cool too. Do you have PayPal, right?
Yeah.
Let me give you my PayPal email real quick. Send message. I'll get the PaySafe card thing sorted out, by the way, Hein. It's fine, don't worry about it. It should be good very soon. Anyway, there's the PayPal and then just in there. OG client. Original client. Okay. So, while that's going, which one would you like to do? I play a lot of if you want that Swain one, that's my favorite fucking champion. Anyway, there's also Ari, Annie, 04 Annie, Swain, that's not a replay. There's a bunch of games. Wow, you actually play. Wait, what the hell? You're playing like the right champions for your level of play. That's good. Now it's just decision making.
I can't see the PayPal link.
Oh, I sent it directly to you right here. You just email, pay or send money.
I mean, like, how do I don't use Skype that often, so I don't know where to see it.
Okay,
is it in?
See. It's not in the conversation. It's on the side. I should have a 1 next to my name. Right?
I'm stuck in a conversation. I can't find the regular Skype.
See, it says contacts, and then you should click the recent button. You see the recent button?
Oh yeah, I've got it.
Yeah, and then it says my name, and then you see that email. So on PayPal, you want to click summary or something, and then you want to click pay or send, and then send money to friends and family.
Okay, just a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm in PayPal. How do I send to you? Oh, I found it. Send my... And how much in US dollars?
Oh, it would just be 12. Which is like less, I think, in other currency.
Yeah, it'll be less in pounds.
Pounds, huh? UK,
yeah.
That's right. I watched a game called gameplay called Late Shift. They sold an item for 10 million pounds. No, 13 million pounds. Which was 16 million US. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, the exchange rate's bad.
Mm-hmm. That's a lot of fucking money.
Yeah. I sent you the money.
Okay. So, which one did you want to do?
It's an Ari game. It's my latest loss.
I like it. Alright. 436? With this one? Wait.
Yeah.
I need to renew it. Let me see if it might be an old patch.
Yeah.
If it's an old patch, it won't play. Let me try it. Run anyway. Please tell me it's not the old patch. If it runs, it's a god. I think the latest patch came out like on Wednesday, right?
Yeah, I think it came out yesterday or the day before.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'll figure it out right now. Yeah, I don't think it's... Oh my god. This is literally exactly what... I see everything you see right here. It's nothing but Lucian. Oh my god, it's black. Yeah, it's not gonna... Oh my god. Yeah, it won't load anything previous. Oh my gosh. What is that? Oh my gosh. Alright. How about this? Did you want to play a live game?
I can do that.
Yeah, if you don't want a live game, these are wins. I don't know, like they're really stale. If you want me to, I can on these. It's all
Yeah.
your
I got
choice.
carried in those.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
games that where you get carried are kind of hard to coach. Like it's coachable. It's just that it's really difficult because then all I can say is what you could do to win the game, etc., etc. Um, what you want to do is you don't use Skype very much, but if you click on our conversation, I'm gonna stop screen sharing, and I want you
Okay.
to screen share. So there's a plus button that says screen share, right? And then or share your screens, and then you would just basically So right now, go ahead and just you should minimize your PayPal, but then you should be able to join a game on like a ranked game on League right now. Now live coaching is a
Uh,
little bit different,
okay.
but
Can you see my screen?
yeah, I do. Perfect. So now all you have to do is just hop into a ranked game. You might experience some lag, just frame rate issues unless you have a really god tier computer. Other than that, shouldn't be any problems. Yeah. The problem, I really wish that Riot would have a system in which we can access replays from previous patches, but that would require, like, if we did that, that would require me to re-download the game from a previous patch, then then watch it for one replay, then and then repatch again. So it's kind of awkward. I don't see your League client.
What do you say?
It's just my Skype. Is this your second monitor?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's on the other screen.
Okay, so you can select which monitor. I think it's plus, and then yeah, there you go. Change monitors. Yeah, now I see your. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so let's get onto this. Let's see. You're running Ari. Let's check your runes and masteries while you're playing. Oh, you have 3 rune pages. That's fine. Okay, your runes are fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. How about your masteries? Yeah, they're fine. Okay, cool. Yeah, everything's good. Okay, so now it's just about your decision making. Let's roll.
Yeah. I'm not too sure about Annie what to build. I like Deathfire and sort of go a little bit tanky,
Right.
but Thunderlords is popular as well.
Thunderlords
sort of
is
burst
actually the
mech,
most superior one. You need to 100 to 0 as soon as possible. You're not out there to sit back and throw Qs.
Okay. Well, I guess we're playing Swain.
Nice. It's a very good champion for me to coach. So, for Swain, you run Deathfire. Let me take a look at your masteries. Put 1 point in the vampirism. And just 1. And take Fearless.
Oh, 1 sec. Should I get rid of Fizz?
So, yeah, fuck Fizz, dude.
Okay.
Alright, I'm actually making a Swain guide very soon. I'm still working on it, like in the process of it. Like so, it's a work in progress. So I know a lot about Swain. So if you see a tank top laner, you basically win. Like it's pretty much that. No,
I find those
your
hard.
masters are always done. No, oh sorry. What I was saying was Fearless. Fearless. It's all the way to the right. Instead of taking Insight, take Fearless. Yes. Yes. If you need the justification on that, let me know.
I'm probably going to get support if I go for that.
You declined, though!
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see, did someone say something? Yeah, his Janna background's actually pretty sick.
It's Ari. Yeah, I struggle against tanks when I play Swain, because they can build MR faster than I can build damage.
Yep, that is correct. The whole point of playing Swain versus tanks is to out-farm them. That's your goal. I'm sure you're aware of that, because like if you play enough Swain, like I have 3 accounts, and like all of them have Swain games in different levels of play, Platinum, Diamond, and Masters. Like I played, like what I want to see is I want to play against fucking Quas. Like I just want to see what's different. Like honestly, it's just a farm game. Like you really just have to know how to play the farm game. Like he's very, as soon as you get 2 items, you basically win the game. Like at that point, he doesn't have any bad matchups. He's a skill-based champion, even though he has no mechanics. He's like actually my favorite. I actually also play him mid, by the way. I play him mid and top. Like I play Swain all around. I can also play him on support. Like it's just I'm almost a Swain one trick, and he's one of the best champions. This is a really valuable session if you actually did pick Swain though. But like I'm just saying, if you want to
I'm
pick
going
Ari,
for
go
Annie.
for it. It's fine if you pick Ari. I can still coach Ari or Annie. just lol, okay. Just a heads up that Swain does counter Ari, and I will show you a ton of fucking Swain clips on that shit. My God. It's because like while the movement shit is really powerful, it's like you just fucking fuck, wait, just dropped my pistachio, fucking bitch. He what you lack in the laning phase is like level 6 presence, like you know like Swain doesn't do shit pre 6.
Yeah, and
You
then
get camped, you lose, by the way. Like that's pretty much
yeah,
it. I know
that's what's been
everything about
happening
him.
a lot.
Yeah.
So if they play tanky, they build a lot of defense against me. Then I get camped by like
Yep.
Lee Sins or something.
He is
I struggle a
nothing.
lot.
He is nothing but a pure decision-making champion. Oh, it's Ari. Oh my gosh, I'm bad. I just saw purple background / Star Guardian Janna. Yeah, it's Swain is a pure decision-making champion. Like you make one mistake and you could have just played it better. That's it. I know three challenger Swain like that aren't Auto Lycus, which is the best. Like he's a triple challenger Swain, and I know this guy's name is Olegane. He's basically a challenger Swain and an ex-challenger Swain from season 3. So like I've talked to all of them, like low-key scores. Korean players can't play Swain. I don't see any European players that play Swain really well either, so it's kind of weird. All right, so the bigger problem is you're actually trying to have your problem is actually getting into a game, right? So first, what we want to do is we want to get into a game.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of
A lot
fucking
of dodging.
IP though. Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm saving up.
A lot of fucking IP. It's nice.
I don't buy anything though because I'll just mainly play free champions. Yeah.
That's good that you do play the champions that you play though. Ari is fine. As long as you land all your abilities consistently and know exactly what you need to do at every moment. It's the same thing with every single champion. You just kind of do it. Like, there are times when everybody obviously tells like, oh, I'm playing really bad, etc, etc, etc. So it does happen. But like the reason I choose Swain for the most part is because he will teach you nothing but decision making, and that is what's gonna climb you through different levels of the ladder. Like I said, I have 3 accounts in 3 different levels of play: Platinum, Diamond, and Masters, in consistent order, with Swain games on each of them, and I understand the levels of play, how they differ. For example, in Platinum, I can just walk all over my opponents because like the Swain presence is there. In Diamond, it's a little bit more difficult because there's more roam presence. So I actually have to be more of an active mid laner, like watching the map and shit like that. And top, I have to teleport more. I also have to control my lane a lot more because top laners are way more aggressive. And in Masters, I just have to farm really well. So each level of play, I'm experiencing something different. Their jungler's name means I'm left or I'm a guy.
Yeah, so should I just stick with what I got and not pick up anything else?
To be honest, your champion pool is completely fine. It's very rare. It's like you have Annie too. It's very rare that you'll ever see a Swain ban. Like, whenever I see a Swain ban, I kind of dodge. Like, what the fuck, guys? Or when they pick Swain, I kind of just pick like Renekton into it or something.
Yeah, and sort of champions like Riven I struggle against as Swain.
Oh yeah. No. I know all the Swain struggles. What you do is most of the time it's just eat Q poke. Like it's just the same thing that you do with every single champion. You just wait for them. Like they either all in or they don't. It just kind of depends on what you start. For the most part, I'm pretty sure that like I don't know if you do this, but do you start E or do you start Q often? Like most of the time,
I start E most of the time.
You start E most of the time. Sometimes you can start Q. It's weird, but sometimes you can start Q, and you can actually do a lot of damage. Oleg is literally like His Swain makes me wanna like okay. What's the name of that champion? Aurelian Soul. He plays Swain like Aurelian Soul. Like he'll roam level 2, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? I'm jungling, and I haven't even finished my clear, and he's already bottom, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? He's fucking retarded. I think that's a Yasuo top. This is an extremely okay. So it's a skill-based matchup. So what he's gonna do is there are 3 things that he can do. This happened to me once. He takes W level 1. You win the lane.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the fuck?
Does Swain beat Yasuo?
Yes.
Okay.
If you can play it, you have to play it right though. So what Yasuo can do is he itemizes 3 items against you. The items, can someone explain to me what R does? So he turns into a bird. You for every second that you spend, you lose mana, and your bird goes out, they deal damage. Your bird goes back in, and they heal. Him. That's it. But it costs a lot of mana. Anyway, with that being said, we have you at level 1, you take E, right? If he takes E and starts dashing around, back up. Don't let the lane push into you.
Yeah.
You poke him with E constantly. You don't have Tyrant. I'm sad. Tyrant's the best skin, personally.
It's expensive.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
On NA, it's going on sale. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I've only picked up these 2 because they're on sale.
Mm-hmm. Here's my plat Swain. Here's my close to diamond Swain. These are all my accounts because they're all my name. And then you can go on my main profile. I literally played with Tyler 1, by the way. Like, the dude, I'm so sad. He's banned. I played with Tyler 1. I snared someone and set him up for a kill. Like, I could have taken it and been an asshole, but then Tyler 1 was not having a good game. So I gave him a kill. Like, it was so cool. And like, he's pretty nice. He didn't even ping. He like rarely ever pinged, like, or talked. Like, he's just a nice guy. Oh dear.
Oh dear. I think it's because of Skype.
I don't know. Have you ever had that issue before?
No.
Oh shit. That, or it could be the client. Try restarting the client. If anything, you may leave the call, press the red end call button, and then come back when it works. See if you can reconnect.
That never works. I've got to log into another account.
Yeah, I'm just saying you should just see if you can reconnect. Oh, that better hide this from the screen. That's not something we want to see, guys. Alright. I wish I could stream. Man, rip NA at what? Wait, what? Did the game just... Oh, it automatically reconnected?
No. I logged into another account.
Oh, I was like, what? We're out of the game? If anything, it might be a remake. What the fuck? Oh my gods. Oh, heaven almighty, this is so bad. Wait, what you should do is you should check to see why it's happening. Skype should never do this to you. Like, it doesn't matter.
So how do I check?
Okay, so click retry. Or reconnect, right? And then, you know that bug splat thing that comes up, right? View report details.
I don't know what it means.
Me neither. Fuck. Send. Oh fuck. Alright, I guess it might be a remake then. At least that existed as an option. Thank goodness. Fuck. What the
Do I lose LP?
Huh?
Does that count as a loss for me?
I think so.
Oh.
I'm not sure. What the fuck? Wait, are you
Oh.
back? Uh. Oh. Oh.
Oh.
What?
What?
I have no idea what's going on anymore, lol.
Yeah, feels bad.
Wait, we're inexperienced. Whoa. Hold on. Let's take a look at our handy dandy resource, Reddit.com. I'm gonna go check the League of Legends forums while that's happening, just in case the EUS might be experiencing some server lag or something. And I don't see shit. Ooh, this is unfortunate.
It's getting worse.
Wait, go to your task manager and make sure all the League of Legends processes are closed. Try it. Your IGN was dream high. So let me check if the game will be remade or not while you're doing that. On another tab. I'm having trouble even searching for the fucking game in general.
I can't log in.
Holy mackerel. The alternative. Oh my god. There's Zach
This is
has
bad.
there's Zach has a fucking 10 KDA. Just saying. He just has a 10 KDA.
Oh, is he smurfing?
Nah, it doesn't look like to me he's a smurf or a booster. He's just gonna be playing like low. He just plays it was just 2 games as Zach. He kind of inflated his own KDA. I mean, he's got 3 games of Warwick and he has a 33% win rate and he mostly plays Vi. You can tell what kind of player they are, like based on their OP.GG statistics. For example, all the champions I play have no mechanics. Which means that, like, because of Masters, it just means that I got up there with my decision making, not my fucking mechanics. Then when it actually comes down to mechanics, ah shit, well I suck. Huh, I've never had this happen before. Like,
Yeah, I can't get into League.
let's see, refresh, and the game is remade, yeah. Let me see if you lose LP for it, though.
It doesn't matter, to be honest.
Yeah, it's just a straight remake. It doesn't say that you got defeated off of it. It's just a straight remake. I refreshed your page. Did you decay? Did you? No, you didn't. You didn't demote recently.
Nah.
I see that you're at 75 LP.
No, I dodged the game and I lost 10 LP.
Oh. Okay, well, I mean, my bad, I guess. I'm not sure how like to say that because I'm like, what the fuck am I
Yeah, I
supposed
can't
to do
get in
about
at the
that
moment. Yeah.
Huh?
I can't get into League at the moment.
Oh, you can't even. Wait.
I can't even log in.
Hein, are you there? Can you log in? Like, how is everything good on your end? I think he's also from EUS too. That's why. What the fuck is going on? Hein, hit us up. See if there's a secondhand resource at this, because Reddit isn't saying anything, and League of Legends server status isn't saying anything either. Yeah, it says everything's like online and shit. I just logged in, all fine. Might
Yeah,
just
it's
be
'cause
the
of
it might just be
this.
the process. We restored the installation. Region, language, EUS, legacy client has been retired. Obviously, we can't click on that. Just keep trying to log in and see what happens. Just can't log in. Does it say that like you have like multiple queues or something? Let's see.
No, I keep on getting this, but I'm pretty sure my password's right.
Oh. you said you had 2 accounts or something? I don't know how to word it.
Yeah,
Try the other account. Try another account.
I did.
What? And before you just got hacked? Is it straight not working? What the fuck is going on? I don't understand.
I
What?
sent myself a password reset.
Yeah, what the fuck? That's so weird. Didn't expect that to happen. Anyway, I mean, what I could do in the meantime while you try to log in, I can show you some of the Swain footage I have.
Okay.
I have a lot. I mean, like, yeah, shit. Um, Swain isn't a champion that you just ult and run around people. Like, that's not really what he's, like, made to do. So, let me see if I can try to find, an example. Like, you kind of, oh, this was the game with Tyler 1. So, I'm sure you struggle with this champion, but Renekton is a good champion that you struggle with. And stop screen share while fixing this. Yeah, try stopping your screen share for now, then maybe see if anything happens. Yeah, there you go. So, the matchup is like we have Tyler 1 on our team, and then they're playing with just a bunch of random Smurfs and stuff like that. So it was an all Smurf game. And for the most part, you kind of just sit and farm. Like, and this is the Masters level play, you kind of just sit and farm. Like, it's not really that big of a deal, see? And then, like, if they ever hit level 2 before you, you don't make an aggressive play.
Mhm.
And if you make any aggressive play against champions that have gap closers, your goal is not to fight people that have gap closers. You level up Q first because then you can poke them while they're trying to gap close to you. You understand? Like, the reason
Yeah.
you do that is because like because you won't ever hit level 2 faster than a melee. You know, like you're too slow. You're a mage. So due to that, you should take Q level 1 if they have a lot of gap closers. While you have the E auto poke damage from level 1. Like, it's better to take the safety because they're gonna hit level 2 way before you. Like, you notice that right here, like Renekton is 2 before me, and the most likely thing that he's gonna do is he's gonna skill his Q, then his E. Or his double EQ, and I can't really walk up to him just to try to harass him as much as I want to.
Are you screen? I don't think you're screen sharing.
I'm not. Oh, shit. That's probably
Yeah.
why. That's really awkward. So I'm just, like, sitting here and farming, right? And then he's level 2, I'm level 2. And it's just a completely passive lane because if he uses his double dash on me, I can't walk up in between certain minions because if I do, he's gonna double dash and get so far on top of me that I will take way too much damage. So positioning is really important. This is why when I mentioned earlier with Heinz positioning, like when on his Nami game, like he should be more up to prevent them from getting CS. If I stand this far back, I'm still allowed to CS. Right here, Renekton can't really go up forward, because if he does, I'll harass him to the point where he can't CS. So he's staying back until I use all my spells. So this is the part of the higher level play we're talking about. But like, in lower level play, this guy's going to be reckless and try to go for the CS more. See, I'm trying to deny him from getting the CS, but he's willing to take that risk to take the CS punishment because he knows I don't have E, and I can't auto-attack him because the minions are too much. So I lose the lane. So right now, it's just a pure defensive lane for me. And if he double dashes me with a combo, I'm gonna die. You don't have armor on Swain, and I'm sure you know this. Like, you're actually a lot more fragile than you look, right? But eventually, the tanks, while they out-tank you, you kind of just don't, like, want to fight them at all. Like, see? Like, he just fucked my ass. Like, my god. It's just too much power. But
What
that's
do you
why they're
build on
fearless.
Swain?
Huh?
What's your build order on Swain?
I rush Roa.
Like, yeah.
Then I get the Zanya's Hourglass. And
Okay.
then I get Leandri's.
Yeah.
Actually,
I
look
pretty
your
much do that.
orders. Wait,
Yeah.
let's see. Yeah, it's completely normal to do that. Now, there is an item that I don't like to optimize for, but there are reasons why I will optimize for it, and I'll show you right now. So, I'm against this Kassadin, right? And if you do play mid lane, you know how Kassadin trades. Every single time he Qs, you lose
There's a
trades.
shield on, yeah.
Yeah, so you lose trades. So, I think I got outplayed here, yeah. But I go for the kill anyway. Swain is good for 1-for-1s in 2v1 situations. Always do that. You come out on top. Is this the game where I got the item? Did I get it this game? I did not. Okay, never mind. That's not the game. I rushed Roa for sure. Because Roa just needs to scale up as soon as possible. It must have been this game. So I think I was up against an Ari this game. But Rod of Ages needs to the time that it typically takes Rod of Ages to be obtained is 10 to 13 minutes. The later you get it, the harder it is for you to scale into the mid game. Zanya's is really important. Seeker's Arm Guard is what I game for first in the 2 components. Then, the next item I get is Leandri's. I want to prioritize the blasting one, but if I have enough gold for the haunting guys, which is why I'm mentioning you guys should spend on your gold, it's the same thing with Hein. Like, he has enough gold to purchase one item, or he can purchase a
Hmm.
bigger item because he has enough money for it. You got to make your choices really wisely, because then you don't want to have too much excess gold sitting in your inventory. Excess gold just means that, like, oh crap, I didn't back soon enough or something. Oh, I was up against a fucking retarded ass Zaya. This was the stupidest game ever. Like, she was trolling in the sense that, like, champ select. So, I didn't know how to play the matchup, but I know that she has really long range. And against champions with really long range, or have a way to fucking deal a ton of damage to you, you kind of take Q first. Because I can't just walk up to her and eat her, right? She's just going to hit me with those feathers and then pull it back and stun me, you
Yeah.
know? So it's going to hurt. That's why I take Q first. While she doesn't really eat the Q damage, like, it's the only option I've got. See, like, she kind of, like, everybody just walks out of it. It's no big deal, but it also helps me last hit in lane, you know? So, that's another tip you can do. You should use your Q and W to sustain yourself in lane. I'm just gonna wait for you to try to see if you can log on to League, so in the meantime, you can just watch my low-level gameplay
Yeah.
footage of Swain. Then when I'm level 2, you have a spike. Most of the time, I don't like to take W level 2, because I don't see any kill potential in it. Really, I don't.
Hmm.
I prefer to take it at 3. You poke them down with E and auto attacks. And another thing that you can do is you can do the Season 3 Swain build, and you can max E first. I don't typically recommend you do this until you really master Swain, though, but I thought I got the kill there, but I didn't. I was kind of sad. But you see how much, like, all-in potential I had. Look, like, she kind of... This is kind of retarded from her, look. She walks up, and she tries to attack me. She doesn't last hit these, like, at all. So I decided I'm gonna punish her for it. I don't have snare, but I'm still gonna try to do it. And I go
Hmm.
all the way forward. And if I got 2 more autos off, she would have died for sure, because I still have E and I have Ignite ticking. If you ever play mid lane with Swain, you should never underestimate the power of E Ignite. It does a lot of damage. Like, a lot,
Yeah.
you know?
I never take Ignite,
Yeah.
for Swain at least.
It's
Yeah.
because you go top. That's why. I take teleport when I go top too, though. Let's see. I will need to rejoin. Alright, he should be able to rejoin real quick. But then, like, Swain thing that he can do is he can, he could, he has a lot of control in the mid lane. He has better ability to, roam. Like, while you rely on top lane, you rely on your teleport to be your safety net. In mid lane, you actually can go into 2 different lanes, you know? Like, you understand what I mean, right? Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
like, it's the same thing. Like, think about it like this. If you're good at roaming with Ahri, you could do the same with any other mid laner, including Annie and Swain.
Yeah.
So if you know how to play Swain and you know how to play Ahri in the mid lane, all you have to do is just transition and combine the set of knowledge that you have. Hence why I can play mid and top with both champions. See how low she
Hmm.
is? Like, goddamn. This is retarded. Like, I honestly, like, just, like, I'm just laughing at this. Ready? She stays. And I ward, just to make sure that there's no jungler coming. I see a bunch of pings. I think I kill her or something. I don't remember. What the fuck did I do? No, I don't kill her. In fact, this lane goes on for, like, the longest fucking time. Oh yeah, yep.
Yeah, I was
This
about
happens a
to ask
lot.
about
This
getting
happens a
ganked.
lot.
Yeah.
You'll hate your life, right? Wait, what'd you say, Scott?
Yeah, I was about to ask about getting ganked. Well,
Yeah.
playing Swain mid, because I think mid's kind of hard to run away if you haven't got anything,
Mhm.
and Swain's got nothing.
Here's the thing, I get camped a lot when it comes to playing Swain. The thing is, you have to know how you can deal with it. It's very hard to deal with getting ganked when you're playing Swain. Like, it's really annoying. So one thing I did was I chose to build tier this game because I just felt like doing it because I just felt like running around like a fucking chicken and just like killing everybody. That's the only reason you should ever build tier. So what tier does is when you ult and you keep it on for a long time, you're just gonna run out of mana on Swain. But what tier does is upon buying tier, your tier allows you to last in ult for 7 additional seconds just by buying the tier. You don't even have to stack it. Just as soon as you buy tier, that's 7 extra seconds. Not even kidding.
Would you build anything with tier?
Yeah, you build anything with tier. You build everything. You just build tier first. So
Okay.
I still build my core, but I bought the tier. And this is a different Swain build it's a season 3 build. You built this back in the day, but it works. The reason why it works is because there's unexpected kill potential that you can get, and you can snowball a lot quicker with it. It's just that you
Hmm.
have to kill. If you don't kill, you're kind of useless. If you just sit and farm, it's not gonna work. Like you have to really know how to play Swain in order to do this build. I'm just saying this is why you should do it. Like, or this is why you shouldn't do it, because like if you're just too reliant on kills. So at 6, I actually decided to make a roam play. Like you can see, I just blatantly walk out of the lane, just walk down there. So you can watch it
Hmm.
right here. So watch how long my ult lasts, and how this play works out. Then I just turn on my ult. I thought Lucian was gonna dash this way, so I snared here, and to predict it, he just walks up, and we kind of just lose this fucking kill, which I'm really, really, really sad about. And then I think I die here too. This is kind of funny because I'm maxing E. I actually deal a lot of damage. So I Q, E ignite him, auto him, and then he's at
Uh,
like no HP. But then he decides I think I can kill him, but he doesn't know I can see him. So I walk up and right click him, and he dies. Like it
uh,
was just funny as fuck, right? I thought I could outplay this, but I couldn't because Zai's, fucking broken as shit. And then our MF is just AFK because she doesn't know what she's doing. I don't like it when players like do that shit. Like
hmm.
it doesn't happen a lot in the higher levels of play. This is like plat, so it's just really awkward. Anyway,
Yeah, it's pretty low level.
it's not low level, quote unquote. It's just that it feels the same as gold. The only difference is people are more mechanically active. Like people will dodge more
Okay.
skill shots. That's the only difference. Like all the people's decision makings are different. Like there's never gonna be any big term macro calls. So look how long my ult's lasting. I'm just using it to like freeze the fucking wave, and I'm just like sitting here on my fucking ult, like with this tier. It's just so retarded. And then she kind of dies right here, I think. So when I'm maxing E, it does a lot of damage, but what you sacrifices a lot of wave clear too. I think I killed
Yeah.
myself here. I tried to get more into the wolves, but I couldn't do it. I was so sad. I could have saved myself by either A, going to my team, or B, going to the Raptors sooner, but I didn't. Where's the part where I run him down? When I run him down, like E is getting max. You max Q second, then you max W third. What you normally do is you max Q, then you max W, then you max E, and then you
Hmm.
kind of just walk all over them. Eventually, they kind of just fall. The E damage is insane though. Like
Yeah, it makes everything Swain does do more damage.
right. But the problem
Yeah.
is it doesn't the only thing is all that you get when you scale it up is just the damage. But like the duration doesn't last longer, etc., etc. It's not very active, but he dies anyway because it's just so strong. Look at this. Like I eat him, I don't even have to chase him. If you have a level 1 E, it's not going to do that though. Like it's just funny. He has this much health, I eat him. Bye. I don't need to do anything. Just walking away. That's just the fun part of having an E on Swain. I think I kill her because she was just like trying to get cocky. You can tower dive really well with as long as you have your
Hmm.
ult. You really have to know how to manage your ult. What this teaches you is like, again, you can tower dive because I know that she has no flash and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Another thing is that like when you don't build a tier with Swain, what it teaches you is how to micromanage your mana. Like it's
Yeah.
very important that you know how to micromanage your mana because you have to really like control your ult usages. It makes sense. Like
Yeah. I'll sort
if
of
you ult
just.
too long, you'll lose all your mana. Then you can't cast a single spell. You're just a big minion, and we all know
Yeah.
what big minions are gonna do. But if you cast your ulti for just the right amount of time and balance yourself, you're okay. You know.
Hmm.
Here I can run them down infinitely because I have so much like excess mana. Like because every single time it procs, you save 15% mana. It's actually really insane how close it is. And I never knew that, but like I thought it was like way longer, but no, it's actually really cool. Um, this build is called the
What
Mana
boots?
Battery Swain, huh?
What boots do you go for?
I go for tank boots only, Ninja Tabi
Okay.
or Merc Treads. And the reason why is because you just need to live as long as possible. Kind of makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Because like
Yeah. You're
Cirque,
fine.
Cirque Pen shoes are amazing for damage because you always deal dot damage. You want as much piercing damage as possible. But that's not always going to be the case. No matter what happens, no matter how fed I am, I will never get those boots. And the reason why I don't like it, oh yeah, I just kind of look at this. She just dies. Like she just straight dies. I don't like getting Sork Pen boots is because like I'd rather get the Ninja Tabi boots against an all AD team comp because I just take no damage from them and I can just walk around with them infinitely, you know?
Hmm.
Like, you're only gonna get it for, like, a little bit of extra damage, but I prefer, like, just keeping the Haunting guys for the damage that I need and then just getting tank boots so that I don't have to
Yeah.
deal with their crowd control or deal with the freaking auto attacks. Like, if they had a Master Yi on their team and I now had Ninja Tabi boots, I'm gonna die to him. Like, he's gonna rip me apart even if I have
Yeah.
Zanyos, you know?
Yeah. There's a lot of Yeez in my elo
Yeah,
who get
Yi
fed
is
all the time.
abusive. Yi is pretty
Yeah.
abusive. But yeah, you
Yeah.
end up like having a lot of kills with Swain. It's pretty fun. I love Swain. Like right now, he's my favorite fucking champion.
Yeah. I've logged into League, but it's downloading new update.
There's a patch? The heck? This was
I don't
funny.
know. I think
I
it
was
was my
talking with my
server.
friend and I said like, you know, I don't think I can concentrate if I don't scream or anything because I play and I'm really
Yeah.
vocal. I'm like a streamer, and like I told him what happens if I like why don't I told my friend like why don't you scream whenever you play? You know, you never react enough like compared to me. And then I'm like sitting here and I'm like fucking watch this shit. Oh my fucking god. I'm just like you don't scream enough, man. I'm just oh shit. I'm doing nothing but screaming, and this is why you should build tier. By the way, if you have your regular Swain build, like your ult
Hmm.
would not have lasted this long. And you can't just walk all over the place. I'm actually walking in a very distinct manner, and the reason why is because I'm trying
Hmm.
to think about where skill shots are coming, and I'm trying to avoid it. You saw the REQ, right? Like I'm trying to
Yeah.
dodge
You
it like
just have to.
actively. And here's another like just because you have an ult on, you don't just walk all over them. Look, if I'm walking forward, Blitzcrank comes and grabs, I kind of move to the side. Like
Hmm.
you can't just when you play Swain, I'm walking in circles because I'm looking for skill shots to dodge. Unfortunately, I got hit by that one. But REQ missed the first proc. It hit me in the second proc. Unfortunate. But like you see where it's coming. Like you kind of just
Yeah.
whoosh, like you that's another thing that Swain teaches you. It's a decision. Like you can either decide I'm gonna fucking not dodge the skill shot or I'm gonna dodge the skill shot. Like it's not really that difficult to make up a call on. And then I built the tier build this game just because I felt like doing it. It was just really funny walking around. Oh no, I've been caught. Whatever shall I do? I think I die again. I'm not sure though.
Or get a double.
Yeah, you have to make sure you auto attack in between your in your movements if you can because you took fresh blood, right? Like I could have sworn I saw you take fresh blood in your masteries.
Maybe.
It's the one to the
I'm
left.
not too sure. Yeah.
It's the one all the way to the left, I think, right? Let's see. Yes, you took fresh blood. That's actually really good, and I'll explain why. It's because every time you eat auto in the laning phase, you just get extra damage for free. Like it's super good.
Okay.
Yeah, it's free damage. Like this doesn't really help that much, and this compared to what this will do, because when Swain wins trades, it's actually pretty good. Fearless is good because you can see how long I'm living, right? Like as an example of
Yeah.
why Fearless is good. But I do value the flash and the teleport on a sooner cooldown. But I just like Fearless because I trade a lot with Swain. So if you don't expect to trade a lot, just take Insight. Up there, you were up against, I think it was a Riven matchup, right? No, it was a Yasuo.
Yeah.
So that's why I would advocate for you to take Fearless. He's going to try to attack you a lot. Having extra armor just means you take less damage from him. That's just my two thoughts on it, just saying.
Yeah.
But if I valued like, oh, it's a tank matchup, I'm not going to be trading with that guy because as soon as I trade with him, nobody's going to be dealing damage to each other. So I would take Insight. You know, your mastery should be fluctuating based on the lane matchup. And sometimes you could even, like, oh, I'm going to dunk this matchup. Like an easy matchup, I don't know if you find it, but it's Gangplank. Gangplank gets dunked by Swain really hard. So I would take
Yeah.
Greenfather's Gift on that. I'd go 18-12-0. That's just an example of why when I would change my masteries. Based on the matchup. I don't always have the same masteries. The Deathfire never changes. Like the 18 never changes. It's the 12 that changes. And yeah, always move. Always try to dodge skill shots actively. And be careful on Swain. Obviously, like I mean, I don't die very much on Swain either. But like there are some games where I hit, and it's because like he's most
Yeah, I've
vulnerable
been
in
doing
the
that.
early game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been losing a lot of laning phases recently with
Yeah.
Swain.
Laning phase
Early.
is where Swain struggles the most. If you can lane very well on Swain, you are on the right track. Because after that, it's your mid game. It's all decision making, like I said. You either decide to make the right choices on Swain and make a good play out of it, or you don't. Now, what I want you to do is just try to get into a ranked game if you can. Do your best to get into a ranked game. I'll still put this really long session up, just me showing you like Swain and stuff like that, just talking to you. You can ask questions,
Okay.
etc., etc. Items I build after Leandry's, by the way, it's in my guide. It's gonna be in my guide, but I do build Void Staff, and I
Yeah.
build Banshee's Veil. But
Yeah, I
if I,
like the new Banshees.
it's a very good item. If I don't see that it's necessary for me to build the Banshee's Veil, I will consider Death Cap. I don't like considering Death Cap. Instead, I might consider Rylai's. And if there's a lot of magic damage, I will consider either keep the Banshee's Veil or I get a Spirit Visage. Even though Spirit Visage has been nerfed very hard, I still value it because it gives you 30% healing. That's too valuable to lose, you know?
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. Rylai's with Leandry's with Void and stuff like that. And don't do the tier build. Trust me, this is just for a fun showcase. Like, it only works because you're punishing really bad players and you have to kill people with it. Because I know how to play Swain very well. Like, I can do it. But like, you can't really do it if you don't know 100% of Swain. Like, you have to know a lot of the matchups. And the reason why he counters Yasuo, I struggle a lot with the Yasuo matchup too. What you have to do in the Yasuo matchup is you have to you can't get level 2 cheesed. That's the first part. Second, you kind of just have to lol. You can't get cheesed at level 2, and you can't really you have to sit back and let the lane push to you because he'll be in an unsafe position. That's the way most mid lane matchups play. Another champion that you might struggle with is Fizz, whether he's top or mid. The way you play the Fizz matchup is the same as every champion, especially a champion like Twisted Fate. You just let the lane push into you because then he can't do anything under your towards your tower. He's a melee, and he's more vulnerable to ganks. He'll have to E away to safety, and then if you take advantage of that, all you have to do is, punish him like by just walking up and like fucking him up. So it's not that bad of a champion to play with. You can also consider build. Let's see. Let me go on my. Let me show you. I actually recently modified my Swain rune page on my main account because I have the IP too. But Quas builds a different set of masteries for Swain. Let's see.
I didn't realize you were support main.
Yeah, I actually played every single role throughout different seasons. So, season 4, I played a lot of support, but I also played other roles to fill. Right? Season 5, I decided to be a top laner. Irelia, Vladimir, my Nautilus. Where's my Rumble? Where the fuck's my Rumble? Rumble. Season 6, I decided, let's main jungle, because jungle was big. This season, I'm working towards support in the higher levels, but I also play a little bit of jungle and mid now too. Top lane also. So, because you have a different understanding of different roles, you understand what each role wants. And if I know what if I know what everyone wants, I know how to play around them. You know? That's the more important thing. It's a decision-making tactic. Comes with a lot of gameplay experience. You can't just play one role permanently and get like all the you have to understand where everyone else like goes to. So if I just Swain, this is like, it's just, I mean, like, if you don't believe that I'm a good Swain player, here you go, like some indefinite fucking, like, it's just, there's a lot of Swain games that I play. It's just like this was one of my favorites, like 17-1, like, holy shit. Like, there are games where like you can go off on Swain and you just don't die and you're kind of immortal. Like, these are the standard core 5. See, I didn't build tier on this one. I just knew my damage. You do a lot of damage. Some games you just lose. Like I went like 20-1 and I still lost. The reason why is because my team was inting. Like, there are some times when the team, like, if you get hard CC'd, you're actually standing still with your ult, which means you lose mana, which means that like some problems occur. So you should be really careful on like how you play, the shit. Same build like you, except I run fearless, blah blah blah. But what I was gonna look at is we're gonna look at Quas. His rune pages are very interesting on Swain. Now the difference between me and like the other high elo Swain players is obvious. Aside from the fact that they farm significantly better, look at his CS. 6.7 a minute, 6.5 a minute, 7.6 a minute. Even in a loss, he still maintains his farm. That's really important. While you're losing, you still maintain your farm. Last hitting on Swain is a pain in the ass because his animation looks retarded. But it's really good on Tyrant Swain because it's smooth as fuck. If you ever played on Tyrant Swain, like, it's so smooth. Like, honestly, like, way too good. Way too funny. But, like, if you play regular Swain, I have 3 different accounts. I have Tyrant Swain on one of them, and the other ones I don't. It's so annoying. What he does is, depending on the lane matchup, if you look at his runes, he runs either one flat magic resist rune against, AP mids or AP tops, and he runs a bunch of armor, right here, and here, against AD laners. And the only reason he does that is because you don't really need that much AP in general. You get enough AP. Your goal is to stay alive. As a top laner, you kind of are tanky. That's pretty much it. Makes sense, right?
Yeah.
He runs. He's the one who also encouraged me to run Fearless, but he actually prefers to run Siege Master. I don't like that. It just means that you're gonna be under tower too much. He also is the one that also taught me how to play with Greenfather's Gift. And while personally,
I never use that. Yeah.
Greenfather's Gift.
Yeah, I never use that.
Yeah, I don't recommend it. Honestly, it just helps you win trades in the early game, but it's better to just stay alive. Like, personally, it's not as beneficial as you think compared to, like, other masteries. Fearless is way better. And the reason why I learned Fearless was because there was a Jax one trick. What is he now? Is he still Challenger? No? Okay, he dropped to Diamond 2. God damn it, not again. He was in Challenger, like, 500 LP for, like, the longest time. This is unfortunate. He dropped down to D2. He's probably trolling his games or something. Oh my god, he lost with the Penta. I'm so sad. But he played Jax with Colossus, right? And everybody runs Fervor on Jax, but he runs Colossus on Jax. Because if you build nothing but damage and you just build tank, he ran Fearless. He was the first one who showed me that he ran Fearless. And I asked him why. It's because you need to stay alive as long as possible. Why would I value... He says, why would I value Flash when I value just being alive? Like, I need to stay alive. And if I'm ahead of the enemy jungler, that means he's ahead in levels, which means that he's going to be tankier when he jumps in with Fearless. Like, you can run it, like, if you want, but he doesn't have as much as his success. See, he runs Colossus, but he runs Fearless all the time. So that's his insight on it. And I thought that was really valuable. So I took insight into, I took Fearless into my other champions, and I run it on top laners, and I also run it on AD carries. Because AD carries are fragile, it's a laning phase tool. If you struggle in the laning phase, take it. That's another thing I could say. You have a lot of Swain games, and I like that.
It's because I've been getting top.
Yeah. Non-mechanical champion. You have 50% win rate. That's fine. That's a 56% win rate. Sorry, 56% win rate. That's completely fine. 50% win rate was with Ari. That's good. What you can do is I haven't been able to see your gameplay, unfortunately, because to the servers.
I'm in Champ Select right now.
All right. Let's just see if you get into a game. Don't share screens until you get into a game. What role did you get?
Top lane, Swain.
Gotcha. Oh, don't. This must have been an accident, but you can try it if you like.
That was an accident, yeah.
It works. The thing is, it works. I've done it before. I run it on support Swain, actually. And I run it on top lane Swain against matchups like Gangplank. And the reason why I run it is because I just like to... I like to go for hard harass. It's really weird.
Yeah.
But, you can also build proto belts. I mean, not... No, just...
The other one.
The other one, GLP.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, don't build proto belt. You're not gonna be sliding into their DMs and shooting them with Swain. No. I was kidding. That version of Swain is just significantly way too powerful for people to forget about. It's just really funny. You need to understand the threats of a player. So let's say I'm playing against a Syndra. If I QW snare her, right? Don't walk straight line. Walk sideways like a zigzag pattern. That way she's just gonna try to stun you, you know? If I'm up against a Darius and I QW stun him, I'm gonna walk up, but then I'm gonna back up as I walk up. Because he's gonna try to pull me. If I dodge the pull, now I'm in position to wreck him.
1 sec, I need to go toilet.
That's fine.
Right, I'm back.
Alright. Have you selected your champion?
Yep.
Everything going okay?
Yeah, looks like I'm playing against Fizz.
Oh dear lord. Fizz top?
Maybe. I'm gonna share screen.
Okay. I'm gonna stop sharing mine so that I'm allowed to, let's see. Actually, it interrupts mine on purpose. That's pretty cool. Let's just see if you get into the game, though. I hope you do.
Yorick.
Oh, dear God. Alright, I know how that matchup plays out.
I don't.
Yorick Yorick can all in you at level 2, by the way. Just saying, like it's possible.
Okay.
I've seen good Yoriks do it, and I expect it all the time. It's insane. You didn't lose LP, by the way, right?
I did.
Oh, you did? How much did you lose? 10?
75 minus 57,
Oh, okay. So you lost
18,
18.
like a
Yeah.
loss.
So it's actually a
Yeah.
loss. Fuck. So dumb. Can't believe it. All right, let's just hope that it doesn't happen again. Otherwise, I would just have to like end it, and then you could just
Yeah.
come back to me as soon as you get the replay. If you get into a game, that's the oh my god. All right, we good. Cool. Focus your best on last hitting in this matchup.
Okay.
Skill up E is fine. What you're gonna do is you're gonna, standard door and ring double pot. What you're gonna do is you're gonna just walk whenever he you're gonna wait to see what he skills up. Don't just walk up. Oh, nice ping. Don't walk up and just attack him right away. I mean, if you're gonna do that, I'll have to see how you walk. So what I want you to do is you want to just try to E auto him, get into the bush. Control that. There's 3 bushes in the lane. Get into the middle
Yeah.
one. Try to control it. Don't push the lane. E auto him, get into the bush, wait. E auto him, get into the bush, wait. Get out of the bush. Every time you get out of the bush, you should be looking for a last hit. So this is going to be a game of patience. But remember that he can destroy you at level 2. He has the ability to just walk up and beat the shit out of you. And level
Okay.
6, he also wins level 6. Basically, like, he can demolish you. He has the fucking power to, but you should be able to dunk him, like, if we play it right. So ring double pot, standard start. Trinket or whatever.
It buys it automatically.
Oh, really now?
Yeah.
I thought it didn't do that, so alright. I'm just too instinctive with it. Interesting. Oops, forgot your trinket? Here you go, guys. Oh, sweet. Oh, cool.
Mm.
Because
Yeah, in top lane I usually just sit on the tower.
yeah, that's fine. Either
Yeah.
sit at the tower or sit in this bush. It's fine. Even if
Yeah.
they're invading, it's not the end of the world. It's not it's not your problem.
Yeah.
Don't click in the upper right corner. Grab my Skype screen and try to, like, you see where it says my name in the upper right corner of your thing?
Yeah.
Grab it, or just press the X button. Don't click the end call. Like, yeah, that's what it's gonna do. It's gonna end the thing. So just press the X button on it. You see the upper right corner? Yeah, just press the X button. It won't do anything. And then just go back into League. Oh fuck, it's still there. Yeah, just if you can, just drag it, like drag the icon into your second monitor so it disappears. Yeah. And you just
Nice.
You got it right?
It's not going away.
Oh, okay. All right.
Nah,
I
I'll
don't know how
just
to get
deal
rid
with
of
it. Yeah.
Yeah. Just try not to click it, otherwise it all tabs you, and that's gonna be really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you told me you don't use Skype very much, but it's okay.
I'm just gonna go for E.
Yep. Yeah, I told you to do that. Okay, so E auto him, get into the bush, You attack too much aggro. See? If
Yeah.
anything, you might have to get into the first bush. Just let it push. It's all good. You want to be as safe as possible. Actually, you don't need to be as safe. Yeah, just do that. Good shit. Look, he has 3 corrupting pots, so your goal is to burn them. I'm gonna try to limit my talking though, because it's pretty distracting. Kind of depends on the player. This is another free hit. Nice. E auto. Oh, yeah, good. Right there, I would have
Freeze
actually.
this.
You should have auto E autoed. Okay. Okay. Kill those things. It's free gold. Good. Get out, and then just safely sit back under tower. You can't get into that bush anymore. You'll lose control of the lane if you do. Kill them. Yes. Good. Now just sit back and last hit as much as you can. See, you're completely safe in this lane. Good. Nice. I like that. Oh, it's a fine. Do nothing but last hit.
Oops.
I lagged right there too, it's fine. How's your frame rate? Is everything okay?
Yeah, it seems fine.
Okay. If you can play smoothly, that's fine. I can deal with it. It's not a big deal. Beautiful. Now look, you have Okay, you could try to go help your jungler right now. Just last it 1, and then just go help your jungler. This should be fine. He's level 2. You got this, you got this. Keep going. Straight to Lee. Straight to Lee. Yes. So he's gonna try to use the plant, try to snare over the wall. Never mind, it's okay.
I wasted my Q earlier.
No,
Oh,
it
shit.
wasn't about your Q, it was about your W.
Yeah.
But it doesn't do anything, really, to be honest. So just get back into lane, and then you have full control. Like, he shows up, now you just punish him. Nice.
And Lee dies. Yeah.
It's not your fault. This is a bad jungler. Remember to hit those ghouls for free gold. You also remember that he holds the lane that way. You can E him. Also, they stack with your passive. It's free mana, so you can use it to E more your opponent. I mean, yeah. Don't do it like that. Like, you know, like right there. I see you going forward in the minion aggro, and then you backed up. You're like, oh shit. Yeah. Nice. I like that. Oh, that was actually almost kill potential right there. Oh, might have to flash. Yeah, it's fine to flash because he's not gonna. Yeah, that's fine. Nice. Okay. It's fine to recall here. You still have a pot.
He's probably gonna come back.
Yeah, he is probably gonna come back.
What should I buy?
You have 720 gold. That work towards your Roa and then a control ward. Actually, undo that. Just get a second Doran's ring. It's okay to delay your Roa in this case. It's only because you have to sustain yourself in the lane. And I would have not teleported mid, and the reason why I wouldn't have done that is because like they're fucking done. Like, you're not even 6
I don't know what they're doing.
Point. Just freeze under tower, it's fine. Even if you push, like, that gives Yorick lane advantage. Nice. So now that just a big note, last hits now matter a little bit more. And the reason why is because first you have 2 rings and he has ghouls. That means you get a lot of mana. That means you're gonna be trading a little bit more. Okay? Oh, 2 ghouls free. Look at that. Now you have full mana again. Look at that. Look at your mana bar. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, fuck him up. Okay, good. Back up. Good shit. Oh my god. Beautiful trade. But if he traps you in there, you're kind of fucked because you have to sit there for 2 autos and he has advantage. Yorick shits on mages. Nice.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's that good.
Yeah, he's not very smart.
He's probably
going to
go for the cannon.
Swain is very oppressive in lane. E, Q, yeah. Okay, I see some of the issues. I have an issue I can identify after this game, though.
Okay, yeah.
Ooh. Nice, I love it. Every time a ghoul comes up, make it your intent to try to kill it. Prioritize those. Don't use your ulti on it. Don't use your spells on it either. They take way too little damage from it. Action happening down bottom. You don't need to teleport. Obviously, you can't. I'm just giving you a note. And it's the reason why is because now you can play a little bit more aggressive. Good. Absolute control of this lane.
I keep on alt tabbing.
Are you pressing alt tab or are you accidentally clicking on
my No, I'm accidentally clicking because of the Skype.
Yeah, that's my bad. In before team fight, huge.
Yeah.
Lol.
Seems like they're doing fine. Or not.
You don't need to worry about them. To be honest, like it's not about them right now. It's solo queue, but you never worry about your team as much as you think. Because you can still you can like 1v5 basically. Oh. Okay. These trades are really good. By the way, the next time he tries to last hit, EQ W snare him, try to kill him.
Nah, I missed the snare.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I'm finding it a little bit harder to sort of look around on a map while sort of playing with you.
Oh yeah. So every time you try
Yeah.
to last hit, look at the map real quick. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
Oh, that minion is dead.
Yeah.
All right. Oh my goodness. So this is interesting. I'm just like I'm smiling right now because there's just so much insight I can offer after.
Okay.
I'll offer a little bit. I'll offer a little bit when it comes back to when you get your next base.
I think
Good.
that hits tower.
Mhm. That's actually perfect. It's gonna barely crash into the tower just in time. So what you're doing is basically like your trading is extremely efficient, but what you're not doing is you're not snaring the dude enough. You threaten him by snaring him. So the way I see you doing your snare is that you cue them and you snare them where they're standing. But what you should be doing is you should be doing a Venn diagram style Q then W. Because they're
Yeah.
instinctively when you cue them, they will get away from the Q. So you W them where they're running away. You kind of make sense? It's a Venn diagram. It should be a Venn diagram. I can show you example footage afterwards too. It's hard to depict. Oh my god, they're going apeshit on you. Kill those dogs. Nice. Pressure the Yorick. Ward that bush.
Oh. He's got.
Fuck. Well, it's because the reason why is because you could either A, continue to push the trade or see where he's gonna roam down. So push this lane.
Yeah.
And then look for a teleport mid. That's fine. Just look for a teleport. Don't actually teleport until you think that it's worth it. If not, just you can just walk down. To be honest, you can just walk down. Yeah. This is dead, Lamau. Oh, never mind. You don't need to walk down anymore. Now you have this huge wave. You should start forcing a trade. Like, just start fucking him up and stuff like that. If you can't last it. Nice.
Graves is coming, I think.
I saw him walking up. If he's not walking up, he's just gonna go clear his jungle. Your build is fine.
Yeah.
Your build pathing is fine. You already placed the control ward, so you're set.
Yeah, he's about here.
Yeah, he just hit that plant.
Yeah, I don't know why they do that. I keep on clicking out.
Yeah, you literally have to drag my face as soon as you can.
Just got to be careful where I'm clicking.
Click closer to your character.
Yeah.
It's a LSDI movement thing. Nice. I see the Lee trying to make a play, but it's not going to happen anytime soon.
And Graves is coming.
Yep. You can 2v1 them. If necessary. Hold your snare, of course.
I can't help him. I've got this farm to get.
You can you're good now. If he goes in to make the play, you're fine. Your bot lane's too low, even if you teleported. You can kill him. Ulti. Yep, he's dead. See you later.
I probably don't need him.
No, you just need to QW the wave, and then E one of them or whatever. You want to kill the backline with your W though. Your W does more damage to the backline than it does to the front line. Your Q will instantly like vaporize all of them, and then like yeah, you need 50 gold, dude. Rush that tower if you can. I know the cost of Roa because I purchased the item so many fucking times. If you buy just the blasting one, for example, you're gonna have to. So you're about to.
You can
dive
dive him.
come. You can snare him. Ah, you're gonna have to walk out. Damn, both y'all flash? Shit. I think you could have tanked a
Yeah.
little bit more, but that's pretty much it. Just a little bit
No, I
more.
was gonna get caught in a thing.
No, I mean, like, even if you got caught in the thing, I think you could have tanked it, is what I'm trying to say.
Oh,
It's no big deal, though.
yeah. I need to be careful. I'll keep on clicking out of the screen. Further. Just scare him off.
This is really overstaying, though, because you
Yeah.
have enough for your Roa. You can leave this wave. Just base as soon as possible. Nice. It's okay to let it crash. It's not like it's the end of the world. It's by your Roa. Then, is your control word dead? If your control word is dead, buy another one. Then just walk back into top for a little bit and just control it. I was gonna say you should save your TP, but there's gonna be 2 waves crashing.
And I think he can take it.
He's really fucking strong.
And he's got a lot of farm.
How's your what's his farm? I can't see it.
115.
Holy shit, he's last hitting a lot more efficiently.
Yeah, he's
I actually thought you were
probably...
ahead of him this entire time, but every time he
Nope.
tries to CS, you can E-auto him or try to snare him when he tries to go for a CS. Try to snare him. I mean, like, doesn't mean do it every single time, because that's really dangerous if you do that. Regular ward down there is fine. You can try to poke him with an E, and then, like, wait for the Q. The way your combo should work is E, then Q, then W. Sometimes you do Q, then E. Your Q proc changes.
Okay. So Eden Q.
Yeah, generally that is the combo. If you can't reach them and stuff like that. Nice. You got a shit ton of mana. So with the amount of mana that you receive from his ghouls, you can be able you should be able to hit him with a lot more spells. The only problem is most of the time they're on rotation. As soon as Q is up, you should almost be using Q as if it were like an auto attack, in the sense that every single time it's up, if you see an opportunity to mess him up, use it. Nice. Careful on doing that though. It has a 20-second cooldown. That's beautiful. Careful though.
Nope. But...
You have refillable, it's fine. Your fearless is also allowing you to tank a little bit more. Looking at his build, he has Merc Treads. Just be careful on that. You can E-auto Q him when he tries to go for a backline CS with his spell.
I think I'm gonna have to help him.
You think, or do you want to?
I don't want to, but...
Yeah. Normally it's better to establish lane control. It's just she's snowballing out of control, and it's just kind of annoying. So remember when I say you could have saved your teleport a little bit earlier? That was for the reason. And you had a control ward play. Your team has a control ward placed in that position. Remember that Yorick is out of mana. He has no more corrupting potion stacks. If you manage to bind him, you can attempt to go for an all-in if you use all your spells. You have a lot of mana to do it. Nice, nice. I like it. Keep going. Never mind. He flashed. That's good. Time his flash. It should be the same time. Yeah, just ping his flash. That was really good. So he had no mana, so you could do it.
Yeah,
Theoretically, what I would have done is I actually would have kept going forward. I would have just kept trying to get that.
Yeah.
But more importantly, even if you didn't get him, look what we do get.
Of one lane.
Yep. Well, you never lost it from the start.
Yeah.
Just because you're down CS doesn't matter. You got so much. Your gold is likely to be equal to his due to the fact that you farmed a lot of his ghouls. It's just skewered. It's because your creep score count doesn't add up.
Shall I go for Tabbies?
Let's take a look at their team comp.
Jinx is kind of strong.
Yeah, Tabbies first. It's fine. Just buy one cloth armor. Cloth armor. Normally, I would have actually gone for Seeker's Arm Guard, but I feel like Tabby would have been better because I forgot that they had a Graves on their team too. They're all auto attacker based team champions.
Then almost.
No, Fizz. I know Fizz is AP, but he auto attacks is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, this Jinx is really doing a good job.
She's an objective control champion. Yep.
Yeah.
Should answer to it quickly. Lee Sin's coming. Echo's coming. Yeah, this is an easy defense. You just have to get there.
Nice, gone.
Ping 1 assist me. Try to catch the Karma. Nice. She's done. Flash. 2304. Just kick the guy, dude. She's dead.
I've got flashing
Turn off
through.
your ult. Don't need to flash. Oh.
Oh,
No. The reason why you didn't need to flash is because they weren't dying. Your mana was running relatively low. Instead, you could have just EQ'd and left her to be and just sit and autoed her to death. Trust me on that one. It's because you gotta really be patient on your That was an aggressive play and you still missed the snare, which is huge. Flash snares are deadly. Like nobody ever expects them. The delay on it is so long. That's why it's hard to play the champion. Turn on your ulti, yeah. Oh my god. Land the Q, baby. Oh
he's
yeah.
dead.
Oh yeah.
No.
Wrecked. Oh, sayonara, son. I'm sorry. Bleh.
It's Fizz.
Yep.
Yeah.
Rip. Okay, so Infernal Dragon's coming up. It's time for you to show up bottom. Buy Seeker's Arm Guard. Sell your refillable pot if you wish. Fiendish Codex is fine. Let's just head down to the lane. Just walk to Dragon. It's up. We're gonna need some control on it as a team. That's really valuable. The moment you get Zanya's Hourglass, be ready. And then afterwards, you're gonna start like you're gonna definitely be grouping more, but you can never ignore side lanes. I'll get to that in a moment. That's really good. Their 80 carry's dead. You should win this fight. What the fuck are they doing? Kill this Karma. She has no flash. You know she has no flash. Fuck her up. Oh no! All right, well fuck the Graves up then. Just walk up to the wall. Just walk up to the wall. Nice, you got him. What? Wave. Don't fight the York. No. Wave. More important, kill that wave. Can't do anything if you can't push, right?
Oh, yeah, it's a fat wave.
Huge ass wave. Also, one, you work towards your Zanyas. That's four. You need all that money. Come on. And then second, Seeker's Arm Guard gets stacked up. Just a little. I mean, it helps. That's moolah. What's the point of chasing Yorick when that wave is exactly the same amount of gold Yorick is worth? No. You should base and then.
I need 100.
Oh yeah, you need 100. Fuck. You should just go mid. I would not push
Yeah,
that wave. Honestly, I would not push that wave like further. You guys should just be careful. Yep. There's a huge wave mid. See, this is where the wave management like kind of comes into an issue. I was gonna say, look at top lane too. It's gonna build up. Jinx is force ramping
And Jinx is there.
She's ramping it, which means that you're gonna be forced to answer to it. Just take this wave, base, and then go top immediately as soon as you finish basing. That's fine. Let it slow push. It's 2 minions. It's just 2 minions. Just tell them to back. Buy your Zanyas, go top. Run it down. Run it up. Run it.
Shall I TP?
No, don't. Save your TP. It's a lost fight. Don't bother. They overstayed in the first place.
Oh, Echo's turning
Echo's
around.
huge. Nice. So just a big note. You don't need to keep when you have these 2 items. You should triple auto attack the backline, then W them. They'll instantly die. Second, as soon as you get a blasting one or another amp tome to work towards your haunting or your Leandries, right? You will instantly W the backline and they all die. So just W the backline. Then just auto attack them all. Oh, now they just get shit on. So now your Q will then focus other targets. That's the strength of Swain. The stronger he gets. So try not to eat minions too much. Only to last it under tower is the time it's necessary. It just costs a lot of mana for no reason. That's all. Bottom lane. You should be like because you have teleport. You should be the side lane pusher at almost all times. And that's correct.
This guy wants to farm.
Make him suck your dick. Fuck that shit. Fuck yeah, it's all yours. Fucking 401. Fucking 133.
Yeah, I was looking at that.
Farm. Yeah, go fuck yourself. Whatever. You're the fucking real carry here, man.
And then he's gonna push and die. Yeah.
Just ping him careful and then just go mid. Just go mid. Jinx is out of position. This is actually a really good opportunity for you to flank. You should just walk straight mid. You can't really teleport to that, to be honest. They're not in a position to flank, even if... Remember, it takes 4 seconds to teleport. This is a really good... Yeah, just walk. I would have walked. Okay. Echo, nice. Echo, live. Flank, kill the Jinx.
Oh, fuck. I clicked out the screen. And Graves is here. Can I?
Okay, just let it go, let it go. Nah, let it go. It's fine.
And there's that wave top.
Oh, they think they might rotate to it.
They will.
Try to defend it. Walk the safe path.
I'll keep on clicking out the screen. Now I'm
Just
dead.
turn on your ult. Turn on your ult. Try to defend it. You have Zanya's. Try to fight it. Snare the Jinx if you can. Oh. Zanya's. Nice. Shit. Run. I actually would have fought that. The reason why is because I know for a fact that, well, the way I play, I would have killed the Jinx. Because she's so busy going forward and she has no mobility, she can't dodge
Mhm.
your snare. Like, you still have the ability, remember, like I said, you have the ability to turn around 1v2s. Also 1v3s. In some of my gameplay footage, even though I got ganked a lot, I still
Yeah.
managed to turn it around. Like, even if it's just one kill, you still prevent pressure. Because they can't siege after. I mean, you lower her
Yeah.
HP. Oh, somebody killed her. It was a Janna. So they can't siege after. They have no wave clear. They have no tower killer. So that's what the benefit is if you know kill the dude.
So I really
Blasting
want
one.
this item over the.
Blasting one.
Okay.
You just you either purchase the entire you just purchase the entire haunting guys or you don't. If you can't,
Yeah.
blasting wand's more important. You just have enough gold for it. You might as well take it. Even if you sold your Doran's ring, you still don't have enough gold for it. Nope. Push that bottom wave. Yep, I would do the exact same thing, and then I would keep my eyes on top lane. If it starts ramping the opposite direction, which is towards your base, I would answer it. Lee inted. That's not right. You don't need to help him. If they int, they int. That is not ramping in your favor. That is ramping in that is ramping in your favor. Sorry, it is not ramping in their favor. They will send someone to respond to it eventually. It's probably going to be York. You should push this wave out. W the backline. Don't Q it. Boom. It's all gone. See? Very powerful W. Yes, you may group with them here.
It's really bad. I keep on clicking out the screen.
Yeah, don't click the edges. It's really dangerous.
Yeah.
Screen sharing coaching is like the hardest part. That's why I don't like doing it live. I like to play when Windows mode if that's the case. Oh fuck, it does a lot of damage. Oh, you're probably
Yeah, I'm fucked.
For that part, I would have to ask, like, was your ult on your ult was on cooldown? That's really awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're nothing
I
without your
wasted
ult.
it.
That's really bad. They don't have a whip to push, like deeper. So that's good. For now. Kill that thing. Kill the fucking minion, bitch. So you're not technically clicking on my thing. You're just clicking on the edge of the screen. So that's a problem. Yeah.
Towards the edge,
It's
and
a
then I
Skype
come out the
thing.
screen.
You can make your gameplay either A, full screen, or B, you can do it windowed, or sorry, not windowed borderless, just straight up windowed mode and smaller resolution, but it's a sacrifice.
What's she doing?
Yeah, just go for the Jinx. Yeah. Just be careful. Run back towards your team. Okay? Forward. Try QWing. Should be able to catch the Jinx. Fuck.
Fuck. Wiz?
I see what he was trying to do. He was trying to get his parallel convergence.
Mm.
So one of the problems I'm seeing is just your snare. It's actually the key to it's the key to your gameplay right now. Most of the time, like I see you have the exact same mentality of going into the backline as I do. The issue is
Yeah.
that like when you manage to get the slow off, you just don't get the snare off. The reason why
Yeah.
the slow exists is because the slow is just there for you to get the snare off. As soon as you can get that one snare off, like it's all that matters. Cause like right there, I saw a lot of opportunities to look for a snare.
Hmm.
And the only reason why what's happening is I see the cue coming out, but I don't see a snare coming out immediately after. It's because when the
Yeah.
snare lands, it's critical. It changes the way the battlefield works. A lot of my gameplay knowledge is based on just landing the snare, and like a lot of people will dodge it in the higher elos in the stupidest ways, but here you don't really see them trying to actively avoid the snare. It's just that like you're putting it too close into the center of the queue, so it's not
Hmm.
really working out very well. You're supposed to put it outside, like again Venn diagram-ish, because they always
Yeah.
run away from the queue.
I think skill shots in general are my weakness. Well, one of my weaknesses.
hmm it's a hard thing to it just comes with practice. It's the same thing with playing like when you play RA, it's gonna be like the same role. Like you kind of have to be patient on the RA charm for sure though.
Yeah. Mm.
She has no flash.
Yeah, but don't know about this play. So, I can buy on Leandris.
Yep. Do it quick.
Shall I just leave him?
Yep. You don't need to back. You don't need to recall. You just walk back into the base. I see. Your snares are a little close. Uh. This is awkward.
Or they're actually going for it.
It's one down. Turn up your ulti.
Oh fuck.
It's
That
not
was
because you were
stupid.
healing. It's just that because you were about to run out of mana. Yeah, I thought you were just gonna recall, buy your Leanders, then come back. You would have had a little bit more
Yeah.
stats.
But it was too many of them.
hmm
But
The bigger problem I'm seeing is like the way you place your snares is like really close. Damn, GG. Okay. Let me stop this real quick. Let me stop screen sharing. Obviously a lot of the errors came out around not the screen sharing issue, but let me show you what I was talking about. Fuck. Sec. It has to. It's trying to. I'm trying to get it to render. Um,
hmm.
basically, like, actually, I could just show it to you in my own gameplay. So I had a pause shot right here, but in short, the way you place your snares is a little bit different than what I used to see. I watched one gameplay of it. Like, the snares perfectly land, but like that's not okay. That's the bad example. Where is it? It's in my gameplay a lot. Um, and I noticed it as soon as it happened. In your footage. So you see this? My
You're not screen
birdie
sharing.
see. Oh yeah, right. No, you don't see it. Ha ha ha. All right, let's see. Okay, look, like you see this, like right here, this cue, and then this snare.
Yeah, it's Venn diagram as you
Yeah,
said.
yeah. So, but like, notice that it's not an exact Venn diagram. It's like an edge, like it's right at the edge.
Yeah.
But like the thing is, my queue is close to me. So like, no matter what, they're either gonna stay inside my queue, or they're gonna get snared when they run away. The only way to dodge it is the way when I played against one of the players, they just kind of moved to the left, because that was the only way they could dodge it. But to be honest, that's not really the most optimal. So like the way I land my snares is that it's always Venn diagram based, and it's pretty hard uh, to mess that up because like for the most part they're always going to be running away, and see like they just got to move to the side. One correct decision and it's like there. Um, it's repeatedly though. Like I'm kind of used to it, so I can't really change it. Like I tried doing the snare within the Q thing. It just doesn't work because like they'll react. It's too the snare takes too long to set up. See like I kind of
Mhm.
try to predict it too. See, so it's always Venn diagram-ish. It's pretty fun to predict like Ari jumps too, because like they're gonna do it. When you
Yeah.
have to play up against a Caitlyn, you have to do the exact same thing. Like she's gonna if I Q her and walk hella up, she's gonna net. Like I know that like it sounds weird, but like your Q range is extremely short, but your W range is massive. Like it's way longer. Like your W range can go like here. Right? Like this is where my Q range goes. My W range goes like over here, dude. Like it's huge. Like I put this in there assuming that he's gonna dash backwards because that's the only way he can go safe to his tower. So
Mhm.
I just barely get it off in the corner, and I was lucky to get that off. It repeats because like I constantly try to look for long range snares. So your goal is to try to work on your snares on this one. I noticed it as a huge trend, and the reason why is because they were the key to victory for for the most part. This was my gameplay, so we're gonna have to go like hella deep. Okay. So the way your combo should be working is you should be aside from your E autos. Let me show you. Like we're gonna run it through like just a little bit of short. You E, you auto there, you back into the wall. Perfect. Just repeat that over and over again. When he tries to go for this backline CS, you can E auto him more. Like right here, you auto him, but you didn't E him.
Mhm.
And then you had you while walking all the way up to here to de-aggro, it's okay to take all this aggro, but you E-auto him before you get in. Because it's the same amount of aggro. The guy's still on you no matter what. You'll disengage it, it's fine. Like this minion is still on your face, like no matter what happens, right? So you might as well
Yeah.
just get an E-auto in there, then hide in the bush. Then he gets into the bush, so you gotta back up, and then you can walk up, and you just keep E-autoing him, like, to be honest, like that, and then that. This is fine, but it's a little risky, just, like, walking aggressively into the bush, because you got a massive minion wave. You just, at that point, you kind of just stop E-autoing him when he starts to get control of the wave. Alright, as for level 3, ignoring this, when you keep poking him down, you eventually had enough, pressure for kill potential. Let me show you an
Mhm.
example. Right here, what I would have done is I would have done my my standard QE combo poke with auto attack, but then I would have actually looked for a snare to try to kill him. And then let me see where you threw your snare. You can't look for a fog of war snare. The snare cooldown is extremely long. Like not the cooldown. The delay for the animation is very long. See, like this is a direct snare, which means you're directly on top of him. The time it takes for him
Yeah.
to walk out, it's too fast. Like he's already gone. Oh, I mean, okay, not like this, but like he normally would have walked out. I would have placed it a little bit further ahead,
Mhm.
just a little bit. But then that means that I have the ability to walk forward more. I control it more. But like you would actually just repeat this combination. Like you saw how much health he lost. You saw his 2 corrupting pots. It doesn't matter. You just keep poking him down with E autos and Qs. It should be E auto Q or E Q auto. Like no matter what when you throw your E, you should throw a Q and an auto in there. Even if you just Q them first, you should throw an E auto afterwards. You want to try to sneak an auto in there like that. Yeah, nice. And then you just keep poking him down until he's out of corrupting potion stacks. Then when he's out of corrupting potion stacks and he still opts to stay into the lane, you can then try to throw a Q W, then E him, auto him, and then try to finish him off. Especially when you're 6.
Mhm.
It's just that like the biggest issue I saw was your snares. Like everything else was fine. Your
Yeah.
EQW, like your EQ auto attack trades were completely stable. It's just that like as soon as you couldn't snare, it became the end of it because like that's one of the reasons why that's one of the reasons why Emax was actually really good back in the day because aside from the fact that Q sucks, the Emax made it so that it was free damage. Like no matter what, you'll always get the E damage off. Hence why E auto attacking is huge. You can miss your Q and you can miss your W, but when you miss both of them, you're kind of just a big minion. Remember that.
Yeah.
See right here, I saw Graves here. Like, if you look at the map, you saw Graves here. You should have warded this bush immediately. You need to know what his next
Yeah.
move is. You either need to know if he's going to go down to roam, or he's going to go back throughout this way and take the long way to the lane, or he's just going to stay here and wait for you to get back into the lane so he can sneak back into the lane himself. But you don't know
Mhm.
anything that's happening because you didn't ward the bush. This ward in your tribe didn't see him, so you can't do anything with it. So you had to have warded the bush immediately upon that guy entering the bush. Because you just need information. You don't know what he's gonna do, but if as soon
Yeah.
as you do, you can make your move too. Right here, your move was like, it's a questionable move. You don't know if you should play safe or aggressive. So instead, I just told you to farm because you had no other choice. That's the safest bet. But if you kept going, you could follow the roam and maybe you could go in mid too. See? Like you had the potential to even go mid with Yord, but then he decided to go back up top, so it's okay for you to go up top. And then the first time you had the ability to run him down, I think. Where is it? Swain is just really oppressive in the lane in the sense that he's just really fucking annoying to the opposing laner with his Qs. I think you guys kill him here, right? No, he burns his flash.
Yeah.
So
I
right
think we kill him either way. He
this
stays.
right here is a standing. This is a standing snare, but it still worked. It's correct. It's fine. Yeah, you got him. Then that wasn't the one I was talking about. Like the first time you missed the kill potential, I saw like shit. So right here, it's kind of hard to do this, but like you see those you know how the teleport's timed, right? Like
Not really. I sort of guess.
okay, so wait for it, right? Let me show you how to teleport. See this? See this ring? The closer it gets, watch it come close, right? It's going in, right? It's going in, right? You see that ring,
Yeah.
right? You see the ring, right?
Yeah.
Okay, watch one more time. It's hard for me to get the timestamp. See this white ring outside? That's the teleport ring.
Okay.
As it channels, it'll get closer. When it gets to the target, that's when they appear. So you time it like somewhere around when it gets like really close, and then you would snare them immediately. Had you landed this exact snare, it was a guaranteed kill.
Yeah.
Because he can't move, then you
Sort
just
of.
fuck him up.
Yeah. I was sort of trying for that, but
Mhm.
it missed.
Yeah. I think a lot of the time you have you can also harass them with this snare combo too, but like it's not really optimal because like you lose the entire snare. Um, but like the way I see it, like let me show you what I mean by what was a close snare. Like this was a little aggressive, but like with your flash up top, you didn't need to do that. So right here,
Mhm.
that was a close snare. You saw it on the graves. Hold on, let me put it up
Yeah.
there. Oh fuck. Right here. You're doing it exactly where he was standing, not
Yeah.
where you think he's gonna move. Most of the time, I aim it ahead. And then right here, I would have turned it on her because I know that she would. I know that there's three of them and they'll probably kill you. But the thing is, you're actually pretty durable enough to actually survive most of their damage. Like you walk from this
Mm.
tower all the way back over here and you still live. That means that you would have lived long enough to stand in that exact spot and just try to kite the shit or just try to beat the shit out of them, for the most part. So you got to see that like there's sometimes when you like let's see, let me find a part where um I get camped or something. Like there's a ton of games where I just get camped, and I live.
Yeah.
And most of the time you kind of just turn it around because you have no other choice but to stand and fight. I think it was the most recent game with Warwick. Let's see, that was top lane. That's not this one. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. So I have no choice because I can't just flash away because they're still able to get to me really fast. So I do this because there's also this thing called melee where they're on your face, so you snare yourself, it's like a self
Yeah.
cast snare because then they're literally on top of you. So I just stood and fought as much as I could. I'm on rotation, which means I have no spells, and then I see that he's low HP and I'm like, wait, I can kill him. E auto and he dies. Then I have no choice, and then I just try to live, but I don't. And he flashed too, so it was kind of funny.
Mhm.
But like I had no choice but to stand and fight. Like you're gonna get camped on Swain, and sometimes if you don't think you can just flash and walk away, you should just stand and fight. To be honest, like most of the time you won't be able to survive ganks unless you were already in a safe position from the beginning. So you kind of just see like look Twitch camped my ass, and like he flashed this. I'm like, oh
Yeah.
shit. Well, where am I gonna go? Like, do I just stand here? No, I'm just gonna go take this kill. Boom, and fuck it, I'm dead. And then like this was funny. He's here again, by the way. So I decided to kill him instead.
Mhm.
And then I was like, oh well, I'm dead anyway, so I might as well, because I ran out of mana, and like I just might as well like try, like because I'm so far up. Like I think I keep getting camped like right here. Let me double check. I think he ints. He tries to think like I thought somebody was with him. I checked the map. I'm like, wait, Cassidy's not here, so I just kind of, all right. And then Cassidy decides I'm gonna literally right click him to death. Watch. Right click, right click, right click, right click. I win. I actually think that not reckless, fearless is actually a really broken mastery. Oh, and that too, by the way, that shit was also funny. So yeah, like most of the. Let me see if I can get a really good snare example. I don't have a Mad Life snare. I don't remember where I had a Mad Life snare at least. Why did I fucking snare like right there? Let's see. That was funny as fuck. Max range snares are very difficult to land, but if you slow them and then you try to throw it like farther away, I can't believe
Do they
did
work?
this shit.
They work sort of like Tibbers, like Annie's Tibbers thing.
Sorta. Yeah. I get
Yeah.
what you mean. Yeah, like they'll like it has the same radius, by the way. Like the Tibbers, like if that's what you mean, it has the same radius.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Like you can just go a little bit outside of the circle.
Yeah, just a little bit, just a very tiny bit.
Yeah.
It's not that much. It's because when you place it, it's the center of the snare, not the entire circle. It's the center. So that's why your snares are gonna be a little weird. Oh, that was a really bad snare example. But I don't need it. I just press E and he dies. Because I'm just that strong. Look, watch. I got a kill, like right there. He dies, see? Like,
Yeah.
he kind of just dies. That's just because I kind of knew my damage. It was really funny. But QWing, like, is, your first thing that you should work on.
Okay.
This right here, for example, this was one of my best games in D5. It was funny as fuck. Like, I kind of just had to stand and fight, right? So I kind of just walk around the minions to make sure I get my healing as much as possible. And a lot of this game, I actually missed so many of my snares. Like, this was really tilting, but I actually managed to win this game pretty hard. Because I think that he's gonna run down this way, so I snare on top of myself, and he just runs out. He runs the opposite direction, and he flashes trying to make himself look cool or something. Come on, give me a good snare or something. What the fuck? So I knew she was gonna hop over here, so I think I tried to
Yeah.
snare her that way, and I fucking missed anyway because she just walks out of it, and it was really sad. But then I kind of just kill her like this. She dies. That's the most annoying part about Swain against an Ari. Like, I'm sure if you ever play that matchup, it's really frustrating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where I decided to pick him up.
Yeah,
Like I have no
he's
idea what he did.
oppressive.
Yeah.
He's oppressive and he's all decision making. Like a good snare can turn around a game because like you just kind of root people to death. This, for example, right here, I decided that I was gonna snare the Ezreal, right? Because he's standing on top of it, and it was gonna hit him. But look, he hops back into my fucking. I get it for some reason, and he hops into my Q, so I kill him for free. And then I kind of just stand there and just walk all over them. It's funny as fuck. This game I went 17-1, and like, yeah, like, come on, give me a good snare example. Like most of this shit is like super bad. Fuck. But yeah, I've had instances where like I missed like every single one of my snares. Oh, patience shot. So you saw how Elise landed her shit. No, okay. So if you let's say I was Ari, if Elise lands her shit right there, what I would do is
Yeah.
once Elise landed her shit, you can't miss your charm. Wait till the duration of the stun is about to end, right? Just kind of guess it and then shoot the charm because you can't miss the charm because that's called CC layering. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like you can't miss the charm, but the guy's standing still, right?
Yeah.
I was sad. And the snare is actually easy for the people to dodge, and the reason why is because it has just a long cast time. Like the delay. This is way
Yeah.
too
It
long.
takes a couple seconds.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
0.875 if I'm not mistaken. It's very long. So that's why the whole Q and then long range placement of it is very important. Oh, is this an example where I'm about to die and I might as well take the kill anyway? Probably. Oh, I don't die. Oh yeah, I accidentally ran Storm Raiders one game, and it actually won me like 3 team
Yeah.
fights. It was funny as fuck. And yeah, you see like you kind of just expect things like after that it's just snare after snare after snare. But that's the most important part. If I miss my snare, like you notice, like I can't always kill people. Like I just kind of have to back
Mm-hmm.
up and stuff like that. It's really awkward if I miss my snare. He dies. I kind of just guess my damage. But I do a
Yeah.
lot because if you have magic pen and stuff like that, you're gonna do a lot of damage. Snares are relatively important due to the fact that like that's gonna increase your ability to win the game. Like most of the time, so the Jinx was like running and stuff like that, right? And
Yeah.
oh
If I can
goodness,
get on with the snare.
yeah, if you actually landed the snare for the most part, your team has options. So do you remember that fight up at top? Let's say you snared her and like you actually won that. I think that what I would have called for, or I would have asked you to call for it, is Baron. So that was actually
Mm-hmm.
one of your only two comeback tools. Because you must have understood that you were behind, like obviously, right? Because of
Yeah.
all the objectives.
I'm pretty sure the game was lost like 10 minutes in.
Yeah, because of the amount of objectives, but it wasn't unwinnable. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like there are certain games where it's just gonna become unwinnable. Like for example, with High's or Nami game, right? That game was winnable
Yeah.
because like that game was unwinnable for the opponents because all he has to do is just punish them and just sit on his lead and they just get nothing off of it.
Yeah.
And at that point they kind of just like they kind of just suffer because Nami and Misfortune are just so powerful that it just becomes the end of the world for them.
No, their whole team was ahead.
Yeah, if every single person was ahead, but you were also ahead yourself, so.
Yeah. And Echo.
Mm-hmm. So you could play. Remember what I said. You could play around your strengths, not your weaknesses. So if you and
Yeah.
Echo are the strongest, and you guys play together, and you guys manage to get a bunch of kills and come back, you guys have the ability to control objectives. I pulled games back from 15k gold down. I had a 0-13 Rumble in my game, and we still won. And he didn't even have two items. He had Rylai's and Leandre's, no Zanya's. 0-13 with 6 assists. We won by taking all 11 of their towers and triple hit. We also had an early game comp. We had Shaco. Like, there are games where it is, yes, absolutely possible to come back. But you can't come back with nothing but weaknesses. You have to have a strength.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm 19-0 on Swain, I am the strength, right? But if my teammate's 19-0 on Swain, he's the strength. You understand what I'm saying? So, like, you
Yeah.
play around other people's strengths. Not, or if you are the strength, play around you. Make sure that you don't die to become the right carry. So right there you were 4-0 and you were the strength. And they had to play around you. Or you made the right play so that it's like, you know, they don't mess up or anything like that. So it was up to you to carry that game because that's a solo queue thing, and you'd have to blame yourself for that because like
Yeah.
you don't blame anyone usually but yourself. Like I really didn't care about the rest of the team. Like who cares if Lee Sin like into
Yeah,
right
no.
there? He was kind of retarded.
I definitely made mistakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they're noticeable. Like whenever I play bad, like I know that I play bad. I'm like shit. I gotta work on that. Like I really gotta work on my last hitting on Swain. My last hitting on Swain is average 5 to 7, and the average I want is 7 to 8, and 8 is extremely hard to get based on his animation. But it just means that I'm not good enough to get that much CS. Like you see, like the best players in the world get 8 to 9 CS no matter how bad or badly
Yeah.
or poorly they play, but they still manage to average high CS. They're just that mechanically good. I thought Deathfire would kill him, and it did. Why Deathfire's OP? And yeah, you just kind of need to practice on landing the snares. If it's an Ari thing, that you kind of have to be patient on your charms too. That's the only thing I could say that you can transition this to Ari. Roaming is okay. Wave clearing is a different story. You bring out a lot of stalemates in that champion. But yeah, like most of the time, like my Swain is like my Swain knowledge is huge because I've had like a couple hundred games on the champion, and I understand him inside out and how to play him, but also how to play laning phase and why he is so beneficial when it comes to playing with decision making, because decision making is what keeps you in the same elo or higher elo.
Yeah.
Mechanics will follow if you have extremely good decision making. So that's why I don't play like Lucian, Ezreal. I play I mean I can't play them because they're fun, but I like to play Tristana because she's a decision making champion.
I've got a question. You know the last replay, the Nami.
Yeah.
You told her to stay with the ADC.
Yeah.
Should I be doing that as well?
No. Well, I mean, you should be shitting. You should be crushing the enemy ADC if that's what you mean. Like if you meant like because there was this one time I had an instance where I'm like, can I get the jungler up here? And then the enemy jungler came and I'm like, no, I don't want the enemy jungler. I said my jungler. Fuck, I should have been specific. It was so funny. No, the reason why is because you're not a peel champion. You know what I mean? Like you're not a peel champion. Like Renekton, for example, is a tank, a top lane tank, right? Or he's like a bruiser, right? He has two options.
Yeah.
He can either A, dump into the backline and delete the enemy AD carry, or if he built full tank without a single damage item, he could just sit back and be a stun bot. That's kind of useless though. But he's better off in the front line. No, your goal is to actually flank them in the back line. Actually, I have an extremely good gameplay footage of that. Let's see, where is it? This is how you use your teleport. Let me find it. It was 10 and 5, I know it. Here it is. I won the game for my team off of this, but not this one, right here. Was it here? Was it here? Was it here? Yeah, it was here. Okay. I said, I'm gonna back, and then some asshole fucking Rumble shoots this thing, right? This is what you should be doing in team fights. This is what you do as a top laner. You can do this as mid Swain too, if you ever play mid Swain, but you don't have to, because honestly it's harder to do it without teleport. This was the only time you could do it. Exactly what I'm about to do now. You can see it, right? This is the best flank in the world. And but look who I itemize. Look who I target. Right here, I Q her, right? I cast a snare.
Yeah.
Where did I cast my snare? Oh my god, kill me now. I cast like the universe's worst snare, but I stay on top of her. And I might be getting focused, but I'm right on top of her. Then I Zanya's. Team follows up, and I keep going. And then I get a snare on Ori. And then look, their AD carry's over here. My goal was to try to rush the AD carry, and I predicted that she would run forward, and I messed up. That's probably why I tumbled that way. That was a max range snare, and I missed. But because of that, I won this tower for the team. And then after that, we were able to snowball, and then like, you know, like it just kind of swings in our favor. We get Baron, etc., etc. But that's the power of teleport right there. Like you kind of just run it down straight into the enemy AD carry. Because like it's harder for them to get away from you, because you slow them, then they tumble away or they Caitlyn flash away. I have too many gameplay footages of me playing against the Caitlyn, but I just don't know when I predicted like a perfect Mad Life kind of snare. It's pretty hard to get into consideration. It was just funny. I think I die. Maybe. Yeah? Do I die already? Like, somebody had to kill me. There it is. And then she dies. Boom. E-Ignite, never underestimate if you ever play mid. God damn it, I don't have any gameplay footages of me fucking making a perfect flank. Or do I? I don't know. Oh my god. I think I flashed forward. No? Yeah? No?
Does exhaust do anything on Swain?
If you like, if they exhausted you,
Yeah.
it just lowers your damage output, to be honest. Like, that's all exhaust does now. It doesn't lower your attack speed or anything anymore. It just lowers your damage output by 40%. So you just deal less damage. That's it. I hate it when I get exhausted, but it doesn't really do anything to me very much. It doesn't decrease your healing. It doesn't inflict grievous wounds like Ignite. So I thought you meant like if you run exhaust. If I played mid up against like a multi AD team comp, I would run exhaust. You can punish people for CSing too. I have good gameplay footage of that. I just have to find it. It's not the one. It's a long ass time ago if that's the case. It wasn't this one. Where is it? I was up against a Zed and a Talon, which are really frustrating matchups for any Swain player to go up against. Mainly AD champions are just really rough to go against. In general, and I'm sure you understand that quite well.
Yeah. Well, I just play Annie now, so it's not too bad.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Let's see. I think this was the funny clip. Kind of just walk on them. See, like I just had a row and I'm sitting on a shit ton of gold and kind of just walk all over them. Benefits of playing Swain. Where is it? God. Oh, that's not the gameplay. Come on, where's the part where I like kill the fucking Zed? Jesus, how much games of Swain have I played that I've kept? Like I said, I don't even fucking know. I don't like playing top lane Swain as much though, because there's like less kill potential. But what you do benefit off of is just like maximizing your farm. So like,
yeah, sort of a safe lane.
Yeah. So if I know how to maximize my farm, it just becomes like really good for me to practice my decision making based on my farm. So like I can make good plays based on, again, my farm. And that's where that's actually really important on Swain. I killed the Zed here? Why? Oh yeah, I remember why. I just straight killed him. But it's because this Leona was like dicking on my lane because she just kept roaming and my support didn't, because I hate it when my support just doesn't roam. Where is the gameplay of me like dunking on the fucking Swain? Oh my god. Alright, well, if I can't find it. Jesus. But you get the idea.
Yeah.
The power of Swain is in your hands. I like the champion choice that you made. And the thing with him is that he's not he's not just a run it down into them and they're dead kind of champion. He fucking dies. This is hilarious. Like it's just so sad. Like I'm just like, all right, that's pretty cool too, guys. What else can I commentate on? Whoa. That's pretty much it. Like decision making wise, your teleports were okay.
Mm-hmm.
I would have advised you not to teleport into lane too much unless you're really far behind. Like if you lost the lane from the, like, let's say you lost a trade or something. Like, remember when you teleported the first time? That was a fine teleport. But there was another time where you
Yeah.
could have saved the teleport when I told you, like, I think you could have teleported down bottom. That was actually really good. The fuck is it? Jesus Christ. Oh, this was a game when I played up against some of my friends IRL. That was funny as fuck. 84876. Where the fuck? Oh my god.
Yeah, I like the Goku Black.
Yeah.
Your username, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, some other matchups you're gonna have a problem with is like fucking this is the game where I went 20-8 and we lost because my team wouldn't follow up. God, I hate that kind of shit. I'm trying to remember all my games, like, wow. Oh yeah, I got camped this game. God damn it, there's so many dumb games. Jace. Where is it? Oh my god, it must be, like, wow. Has it really been that long? Am I getting warmer or what? Like, what the fuck? 12-7. I do die a lot on Swain because I miscalculate my shit. Oh, Cassidon. Your runes and masteries are fine, by the way. There's no issue on that. This game was just a tragic because like I made you lose more LP not because of the loss but because of the first game was bullshit. Like,
Nah,
it's funny
it's
as
alright.
fuck. Hopefully you can bring this into your future games though if you want to talk to me again. If you have any more questions on, if it doesn't have to be questions on Swain, it could also be questions on other champions.
Yeah.
Like what should I build on Ari? And personally, I don't think that you should be building the shitty ass builds on Ari like fucking, you know, what's the name of the build? Proto Bell, Lich Bane, blah,
Oh yeah,
blah,
that.
kind
Nah.
of.
I just sort of go to cookie cut build.
Really annoying build. Like Morello's is better because
Yeah, Morello's,
like you know the
Ludens.
standard mage build because you know.
Yeah.
I don't know, but you're a mage, like that kind of makes sense. Like whoa, I never thought about it like that, guys. Wow, fucking hate it when people try to argue with those builds. Like just stick with whatever like the pros are building. If Bjergsen builds it, it's fine. Like just copy the best players because they're the best for a reason. And don't make your own builds because if it doesn't work for you, it's not because of the build, it's because you didn't make the right decisions.
Mhm.
God damn it, I can't find any fucking footage or what? God freaking. It's just like whenever there was a Veigar, that's why like Veigar is an easy matchup. Like there will be matchups that are really easy in the mid lane for Swain like Veigar, because you just kind of. Is this the one where I just straight up kill him because he just tries to CS? Yeah, he tried to CS and he dies. Bye. So you can punish people for CSing like that. You know he's gonna go
Yeah.
for this last hit right here, and this one right here, and this one right here. So you kind of just time your snare with it. So now he lasts it. He has to stay for it. It's gold. Oh no, I'm backing up, and then it's too late. The edge of the snare, and then E, and well, since you're top lane, you don't have ignite, etc., etc. It's the same thing actually. You can do that with Ahri too. Whenever they try to go for a CS, you can try to charm them if there's nothing obstructing your charm. All right. So this is gonna take a while to render because it's like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. The whole sessions together was like 3 hours. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get that set up for you, and it will be uploaded by around sometime next week because school and stuff, and then like I'm just gonna upload it into the internet at school, and it's gonna be it'll be good to go. Okay.
Right then, thank you.
All right. Yeah. I'll talk to you later then. But good luck with your
Right,
games,
bye.
man. See ya. Alright guys, thanks for watching. This has been LO Veggie. I've been doing 2 coaching sessions today. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.